스몰 포워드는 헤이어드 부상이에요. 스몰 포워드 쪽은 여기는 네.
As the NBA season comes into full gear, you really start to see just how big the NBA season is. Chris, would you like to keep it at 82 games, or would you like to change it?
어빙이랑 붙었어야
Bring
되는데.
the schedule and the regular season number of games down a bit.
I'd like to keep it the same. I'd like to keep it the same because it is the same tradition that other players had to go through it. You know, the Magics, the Birds. You had to play 82 games. I don't think it's too much. And technology today is much better. You can come back. You can recuperate faster. You can come back from injury.
그냥 꼬마가 나왔네. 어빙이 사라지고.
So I say 82 games.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. The bigs inside, Davis and Cousins. Jay out there with Holiday, and it's Miller in at the small forward.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Now here is Holiday, screened by Cousins. Holiday, the pass to Jay. There's the feed to Miller, poked away. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jay. It's deflected. Now here's Smart, guarded by Holiday. Holiday with
Nice.
the block. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. He dishes it to Davis. Davis setting the pick for Holiday. Here's Jay.
미들.
Boston with the rebound. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Well, that was a very physical game, and I think that plays into their hands. So a lot of their points came at the foul line.
That's what happens when you push the action. Offensively, when you attack, there's a good chance you'll draw the foul.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
Outside Holiday. Here's Cousins. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Great hustle from Cousins there. He never stops working on that offensive glass.
The Celtics have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Picked by Horford. Larkin kicks to Hayward. Horford with the screen on Miller. Shoots off the screen, and the shot is long.
The defense is doing just enough to bother him on the jump.
Now the pass to Jay. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And the layups get off the glass.
네, 많이 한 150개 정도? 얘 말고 본캐가 따로 스몰 포워드 따로 있는데 걔 처음 거부터 있죠. 얘도 처음부터 있고 키웠던 과정이 이제 남아있죠. 거기에 UFC도 있고 신작 게임들도 다 많죠. 영상 많아. 한 1000개 좀 넘어요.
In the Celtics, bringing in Brad Stevens as head coach in 2013. That same summer, they made their blockbuster trade with the Nets. 2 home run moves for their franchise.
Davis sets a screen. Here's Jay, and it's New Orleans
깔끔하다.
scoring again.
레이업보다 이게 더 기분이 참 좋은데 저게. 돌파하다가 미들로 딱 들어가면. 저 근데 게이지 맞추기가 너무 어려워요. 팍 올라가서 게이지가. 3점 노리죠. 3점. 사거리 무한. 굿샷. 아까 연습했던 거 핫존이죠 저기. 잘 들어가던. 하얀색 선 있는 지죠.
Look, Evan, he said for them to be successful, they have to act like, and I quote, a swarm of angry bees, unquote, every time the ball goes into the post. If they don't, he thinks they're going to be in for a long night. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks.
AD 좋아.
Davis has got his first basket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Patterson, the screen. Hayward. That's it.
덩크인데 아직 저 덩크 폼을 공유하는지 모르겠네 이걸. 봐야겠어요.
Davis sets a screen. Pass to Jay. Baseline jumper.
나이스 커즈스.
And that one's good.
뉴올 여기 뉴올이 이래서 좋죠. 난사하는 걸 잡아주기 때문에 난사를 막 해도 돼. 풋백을 애들 해주니까 참 좋아.
On offense here are the Pelicans.
폼을 사야 돼요. 근데 폼 사야지 나간다고 하더라고.
Hayward outside at the 3 with Morris to his side at the 4. Smart is out there with Shane Larkin, and it's Horford in at the 5 down low. That's the Boston 5. And the Celtics franchise with the leading 17
훌륭하다 훌륭해. 자유투.
their last in 2008.
파울 유도도 하고 3점 쏘고 2점 쏘고 레이업하고 덩크하고 조만간 포스트업도 할 거예요. 서브로 포스터 하잖아요.
Patterson's checked in. Picked by Horford. Here's Hayward in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And that's the part of Horford's game that doesn't garner much attention. Great at setting screens to spring open his teammates.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter.
이거 덩크해야 돼. 점프력을 더 찍어야 돼.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Larkin dishes to Patterson. Cousins pulls it in. Pelicans leading by 6. Passes it to Jay. Pick up by Hill. The pass to Jay.
아 3점 쏴야 되는데 아깝다. 그래 네가 넣었으니까 다행이다. 내가 딱 3점 쏠 각이었는데. 약간 얘가 빨라가지고 스몰 포워드보다는 볼 일단 드리블이 좋으니까 얘가.
Teardrop shot. Tips it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Patterson's got 5 points so far.
Nice. He snuck a hand in there. That's the great anticipation he brings on the offensive glass.
The jump hook.
얘는 이것도 슛하다가 패스도 되거든요. 얘.
Screen by Cousins. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
와 플루토.
With the bucket. Moore's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pelicans.
Floater's a tough shot, even when you're that close to the bucket.
Smart passes to Horford. Patterson setting the pick for Horford. Feeds it to
포드도
Patterson.
부상이네 살짝.
Now here's Smart. He's guarded close. Patterson, that's good.
깔끔하다.
Patterson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, nice look there from Smart. Finding the
중앙선 넘어가서 패스해줘야 돼. 그래.
Jay the pass to Moore. Screen by Cousins. To the wing right side. And Hill has it in the corner. And here's Moore outside. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
이 드리블 좀 연습 더 해야겠어요. 좀 더 멋있게.
And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
And really, this is a team that expects to be.
얘는 드리블 75가 넘어서 스몰 포워드가 없는 드리블을 살 수가 있거든요. 고급 드리블. 그걸 사야겠다.
I think the one thing about Patrick Patterson out of Kentucky, he is a smart basketball player.
Yeah, he's not the best rebounder or shot blocker, but the advanced stats love him, and he gets the job done at both ends of the floor.
And first time out of the
점
game
차.
called for New Orleans. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Well, listen, I've seen worse performances offensively, but no doubt that group was inconsistent.
They would look like they had it figured out and take a couple bad shots and be right back to where they started.
Davis is checked in for the Pelicans. Holiday comes in for each one more.
하하, 이게 안 들어가네.
That's how you protect the rim. Stand your ground and make him alter his release.
Here's Larkin. A 17-point game for him in the win against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Horford no luck. New Orleans gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Jay, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all.
어빙. 근데 얘가 좀 키가 커가지고
Players who seemingly have ice in their veins when the game is on the line. They do not blink. You think about those
작게 만들었어야
players who
되는데.
might be the most mentally tough in the league right now.
Well, it's so hard to tell who
와,
looks
두 개 다
really
튕겼어.
tough. You don't know what these guys are
심했다.
thinking, but I know who looks like just cold stone, just merciless players out there, and that's Kawhi Leonard, because you never know. You know Kawhi is a nice guy, but you know he'll shoot a shot that'll end the game and then just give you such a cold look. And I think Isaiah Thomas is that way. I mean, I think so many players, of course, LeBron, Curry have been that way their whole career, but Kawhi Leonard seems to be that next coming of ice in his veins.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Knicks was on a mission. He finished with 21 points and did his work from both lines, hitting from beyond the arc and from the foul line. He performed really well. I could see his role expanding if he continues to make that kind of impact, Kevin.
Nice work, David. Thank you. His contribution in that game was a big one.
And whenever he's that effective, it makes this.
비슷하네, 점수. 2점 차.
And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
Yeah, he's really been catching the defense off guard so far here in this
여기
game.
약간 좋아요. 여기 경기장. 여기랑 마이애미도 좀 이쁜 것
Well, and a few
같고
times he's done a good
레이커스도
job of
좀
initiating
괜찮고.
contact, yet getting the foul call on the defender.
On the floor for Alvin Gentry as we get into the second half. The star big men pair of Davis and Cousins are up front. Jay out there with Holiday, and it's Miller in at the small forward. New Orleans in the lead.
휴스턴 좀 눈 아프고.
He kicks it to Cousins. That's
Oh,
good. It's
Cousins.
Miller with the assist. Cousins has got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Pelicans. Here's Larkin. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Patterson, the screen. Larkin kicks to Hayward. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. From deep three-point range.
아우,
and again,
깔끔.
New Orleans with the triple.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Patterson, that's good.
3점 잘 넣네.
Nice little back and forth going here.
And I love it, Greg. Both sides inflicting damage from the perimeter. We'll see how the defense is adjusting.
Pass to Jay. To the inside. Cousins got a piece of it.
커즈스.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Larkin can't get it
야,
to go.
AD 진짜 잘 잡는다.
4 here to start the second half.
Oh, and they give away the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively.
아, 엘리오 패스 했는데. 엘리오 패스 실패하면 턴오버로 들어가네. 젠장.
Kicks to Patterson. Smart with the ball. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
Man, you hate this. Getting off to a rocky start in the beginning to this half. Only shooting 20% from the field.
Back to Cousins.
AD 포스터.
And Holiday kicks to Davis.
아이고, 좋아 좋아.
Oh, why dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration too, and you've got 2 points. Picked by Horford. Pass to Hayward. Patterson a screen on Miller. Now the feed to Horford over Davis, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Davis.
I mean, given his massive size, it's easy to see why Horford picks up a lot of shooting fouls.
And Al Horford just so versatile. You know, that extends to the defensive end as well. Very mobile, can move his feet with smaller players, and at the same time gives you a presence on the interior.
Some changes for New
6점
Orleans.
차.
Tony Allen's checked in for Miller, and Ian Clark subbed in for Drew Holiday.
And Horford, a pretty steady free throw shooter. I mean, he had a few down seasons, maybe due to those pectoral tears, but I tell you what, he's been right up there around 80%.
Davis, the pass to Jay. Davis sets a screen. Shot clock at 5. Dishes it to Clark. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Cousins.
커즌스 고마워.
Positioning on the putback. And the Pelicans lead by 8.
자리 그냥 잡고 있네.
Just a solid job
잘해,
on the
잘해.
backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Larkin dishes to Hayward. And the rejection by Cousins.
And one of the things Cousins has continued to develop is defense. Really makes an effort to swat that shot away.
Here's Clark, guarded by Smart. Passes it to Jay.
야, 잘했다, 잘했다.
It pushes the lead to double digits. And now it's a 10-point New Orleans lead. Boston's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Now a timeout called by Boston. And Chris, in your playing days, you had to deal with media answering questions. Now you're on the other side of it. You're asking the questions. What was your view of the media then, and has that changed at all?
My view of the media then was watch what you say because they would take
방금 어빙 같았다고요?
soundbite and turn it into
갱기 하나만 더 써서 좀 현란하게 들어가면 더 좋을 텐데.
article you will not see that had anything to do with what was written. So always be cautious. And of course, they're good members of the media, but you can always get gotten. I still feel the same way that you just need to be honest, respect the process, but make sure that you understand that the interviewer is doing their job, and it would be a great notch in their belt to use one of your quotes as a gotcha moment. And so I just think you just
허준스
have to be careful to make sure
항상 기다리고 있어.
that you're prepared for the interview. But no,
골
it
밑에서.
hasn't changed, and hopefully, you know, Kev, like yourself, I can
부담
bring
없이
some
싸워도
levity
된다.
to it and some honesty to it and have some fun.
커즌스
Because at the
위치를
end of
보고
the day,
싸야 돼,
I'm a
위치를.
fan of all these guys. I know how hard they had to work to get to this moment. I know the ups and the downs of it. I've experienced the highs and the lows, and so I'm really just kind of going it through it with them as opposed to trying to prove any points or have a dog in any race. So no, my opinion of the media has changed. There's a lot of good people, but you got to just respect the process.
But I like what you said, Chris. You've always been honest, and
이건 안
that's been
들어간다.
your
잘
lane.
제꼈는데.
Very honest with your thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's easier just to do that, especially when I'm passionate about something. You know, I definitely.
근데 덩크를 안 하니까 약간 불확실한 겁니까?
Yeah, just makes the stuff up. Yeah.
함부로는 딱 들어가서 바로 덩크 꽂으니까 확실하게 딱 들어가는데
And it falls.
뚫고 나서 약간 불안해. 블락킹 당할까봐.
For Jason Tatum.
And how about the mindset of Tatum? Even when the D is in his grill, he somehow finds a way to get shots up and over them.
Ball
너무
stolen.
까불었다. 사람이 절제를 해야 되는데.
Here's Larkin. Quiet so far.
와,
His first points of the
커즌스.
game. Out of bounds.
하리체.
Ball as Boston keeps possession. And some changes here for the Celtics.
잘한다. 하리체 블락킹.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Hayward outside at the
제 정도만 키 만들 걸. 얘 앞에 있는 애처럼. 키가 너무 커.
And it's Patterson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
한 5cm만 줄일 걸.
6 to shoot. Larkin kicks to Patterson.
86 정도만 만들어도.
Morris. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Cousins, rebounded by Smart.
Good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Oh, wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly. Then with the quick reaction time.
Patterson, the screen. Larkin, the pass to Patterson. Hayward on the wing, covered by Miller. Boston.
위로 올라가자, 위로.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the
아, 이거 좋아.
That one's good by Davis.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Now here's Smart, guarded by Holiday. Back to Hayward, the tray, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Kept alive.
This has not been his best effort. He's lucky his teammates have been there to bail him out.
다음 공격 아이솔 한번 갑시다. 아이솔.
Celtics trail by 9. There's a good screen. Picked by Horford. Takes a 3. Again, the miss by Hayward.
Well executed.
잠깐만, AD. 리바운드 굉장히 많이 잡았는데. 10개. 커즌스는 거의 공격 리바네 얘는. 15개. 10개.
Great rhythm.
아이솔.
You've got to finish that one.
Yeah, coming off a good pick, you want to get that when he gets the separation he needs. I know he would love to have that one back.
Jen, guarded by Smart. Just 5 to shoot.
안 되겠다.
Holiday with the 3.
와우.
Balls coming off of Davis's feed.
미쳤네, 애들.
Holiday's got the lead up to 12 now for the Pelicans. Larkin kicks to Hayward. Over Miller. Hayward missing again.
He hasn't been his best this quarter.
Holiday left side. Here's Jay.
아이고. 아이고, 세기골이네.
Many points. Hard to justify leaving a good shooter that wide open.
웰스 많이 안. 첫 번째 시즌에는 웰스가 오버럴이 낮아가지고 잘 안 나오고 두 번째 정도 돼야. 약간 시즌 후반 중반이라 교체당했다. 아니네. 더 넣어야 돼, 더.
And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
Coming into this game, he'd
네, 배치 개 좋아요. 엄청 좋아, 배치.
He's back at his best, and I think it's safe to say that slump is over. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens was talking about with his players. He is not happy with the turnovers. He said, we have got to get some shots. It's as simple as that, guys. Play smart and value the basketball. See if the message sunk in, Kevin.
Now, he doesn't look like himself right now. Nothing is going his way.
Jay, the pass to Davis.
커즌스.
Outside Holiday.
포스터.
Here's Cousins. Hits the front of the rim and out. Celtics trail by 15. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
오, 스마트.
It's rebounded by New Orleans. Davis has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Jen, rebounded by the Celtics. Horford's got 4 rebounds in this game. In the corner, it's Hayward. There's the foul.
야, 3점.
That'll be his second foul of the game. Well, a few seasons ago, the NBA introduced the last 2-minute report, where they release a review of all the calls in the final 2 minutes of a game. It's certainly had some mixed reaction. Chris, how do you feel about the public review that a refereeing crew faces with the report?
Well, you know, I think pressure should be on referees just like it is on players. I think everyone gets
gets their job evaluated and is no different from anyone else. I don't know what it does, though, what a report does by telling you what happened in the last 2 minutes and that this referee missed the call. So I don't know what it does, but I don't mind it because everyone needs to be held accountable and transparency is always good.
Three-pointer, Hayward.
Wow.
That's just another one for Hayward. He's built up his body. Now he has the strength and endurance to score at will.
Pelicans leading by 9. Jay the pass to Davis. Holiday dishes to Cousins. And that
Cousins
is off. Good work defensively by Horford.
잘 좀 하지.
1:22 left in the fourth quarter of this one. There's a screen. Hayward on the wing. Three-pointer. You're smart. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
지공.
At 6'4", 220 pounds, Marcus Smart might be the most physically imposing point guard in the league, especially with his fiery approach to the game.
7점 차 들어가면
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
And he wanted all of those, trying to fight their way back into this.
Jay the pass to Holiday. And
아이고,
foul on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Pelicans.
One of the areas that has been critical for them, the second chance points we've seen from them tonight.
A huge factor in this one, Kevin. The hustle on the offensive glass, the willingness to go after those rebounds, that was key.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 2.
시간 끌 때가 아닌데 얘네. 빨리빨리 해야 될 텐데.
They'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Cousins.
Well, he showed what it takes to be a great rebounder tonight. Fighting for position, boxing out, never getting outworked down low.
The kick out to Holiday. The pass to Jay. Lets it go with the 3.
Cousins.
Can't get it to go. Guys, no real chance for them to come back now.
Yeah, I think the focus has to be on their next game at this point.
Here's Larkin. And the 3 off target.
완전 난사인데.
And here's Holiday.
나이스 막골.
Basket good from Jay.
Yeah, with this lead, that's probably going to do it. Fans heading for the exits.
Wow, this is just a huge road win. These guys banded together. Just an awesome.
끝났구만.
So New Orleans wins it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped. Kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said.
1100점 아크로바틱. 야, 드리블 드라이브 성공. 다시 쭉쭉 올라가네 쭉쭉.